And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to season 2 of the Loves Gymnastics podcast, brought to you by the Loves Gymnastics Network, brought to you by the creator of this, Michaela Loves Gymnastics, and her co-host, Oscar, aka Gymnastics Saves Lives, Miss Shayna, and Ezra. And together, we bring you the Loves Gymnastics podcast. Season 2 begins now. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. We love and appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, bring more people into the community. It's NCAA 2025 time. Let's go, girls! And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a bonus surprise. This ain't no damn surprise. I told y'all we was going to do a Thursday episode. So sorry for everybody who are on my co-host. We were supposed to get on ever since like 8 o'clock. But of course, where was I? I was off in La La Land, dead ass asleep to the children. So sorry I am late, but I am here. Today, we have some big gymnastics tea to cover. We are just going to skim past the issues. This is such a good conversation that we are hitting it with a story. Story, everybody. Let's celebrate before we even start. Jade Carey's coming out. What Jade Carey has absolutely done is absolutely brave, is absolutely encouraging. She could have did like most other elite gymnasts do and waited till she retired, but she didn't. She came out in the midst of while she's still doing it. And for that, I think that's brave. I think that's something so encouraging. I think that's such a good look for our sport. I think with all of the, hey RJ, I think with all of the negative things that have happened, especially on the men's side of the sport and their need to be, hyper masculine, I think this is wonderful. I think this is absolutely wonderful, absolutely beneficial, and absolutely what we needed at this moment in time for Miss Sport. Congratulations to, Nisha, if you had eyes, I'm pretty sure you could tell. But I really don't think a lot of people knew. I don't think a lot of people, when they think of when they think of male gymnasts, the assumption is the rainbow community. But when they think of female gymnasts are kind of like cheerleaders, right? We don't expect them to be, how you doing? But when they are, we celebrate it over here. And congratulations to you, Jade. What you did was pretty brave. So we're going to hit you with a story. Speaking of Jade Carey, what's going on right now on the Gymternet, and let me see if I can pull this up over here. I'm choosing to go through the show on my phone because the internet seems to work better on my phone than it does on my laptop for whatever reason. But I'm going to try to share my screen with my laptop, so this might be an interesting thing. But something I want to talk about is Jordan Weber in Arkansas. And I know my good sister Nisha has plenty of opinions on this. I'm not totally against what Arkansas has to say. I'm not totally against their point. I think they have a very valid point. I think a lot of people who hate, their organizations don't want to hear it. But I 100%, I'm not going to say I 100% agree with their point, but I will say I do gather where Arkansas is coming from. It's like if the win-loss record, and let me find the thing and let me share it to the people first. My bad. Let me find the tweet and let me share it to the people so the people can see it. I kind of feel like Jordan has a point though. While I'm looking for the tweet, let me read what she put. Oh, I'm looking for the tweet. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for the tweet so we can post it. I just don't. Oh Lord, I hope I shared it. I actually did share it. Okay, here we go. Go to screen. Let me share my screen. Let me go right here. Let me go right here. We is on track. We is on track. Okay, let's see if it's gonna pop up. It did pop up. It's on the screen. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Perfect. What Jordan Weaver said was earlier this week, with the full support of our Director of Athletics, the University of Arkansas submitted a request to the NCAA Gymnastics Committee. Specifically, a request was made to allow our student athletes to compete at a regular season meet at Oregon versus FIS to add to our qualifying score in equal fashions. The original request and submission appeal were denied. I'm disappointed for our student athletes that we will not be given the opportunity to compete this weekend under the same scoring parameters afforded every other division program in the nation. We have turned our attention forward to competing in NCAA regionals. My hope is to bring a light on the future female student athletes and programs that are not adversary impacted by this oversight. And even though I have to fucking agree. I mean, if the win-loss record don't mean shit, right? If whoever you beat in the regular season doesn't mean shit, it's just your potential qualifying score, right? Whatever score that you have, right? And they're actually using this meet, this weekend set of meets, the conference championship set of meets, as part of your NQS score. Every other team across the country, every other team, even Jade, Carey, and Fisk University gets to add another score to their NQS. Why don't Arkansas, who's so close? I'm so sorry. I 100% agree. I 100% agree with them not going to the SEC. That's not the conversation. So if your argument is, well, they didn't make it to the SEC, they didn't have the right NQS. So you telling me every other team, Auburn, Fisk, Nebraska, Cal, everybody gets to add this conference championship score to their NQS. And you already know it's conference championships. So these scores are going to be slightly higher than they would normally be. Every other team in the country gets to add a score to this NQS. Now, it would be more fair if this score was not added to the NQS, which I believe, because it's literally conference championship, is literally should be the first meet postseason. But that's not how the NCAA feels. And I just think it's some bullshit, and I don't think it's fair. And I hear you, Nisha. They were 2-6 in the SEC. I hear that. I'm not arguing that they should make it to the SEC championships. No, I'm not. I'm arguing that if they gave Oregon State a chance to get another qualifying score, if they gave Fisk University another chance to get a qualifying score, they didn't send them to they didn't send Oregon State to the Pac Big Ten championships just cause. They created a dual meet for them. They could have added Arkansas and made it a tri-meet just to give all three teams who don't have a chance to get another qualify. And Fisk, it doesn't even matter for Fisk. So they could have did Oregon State versus Arkansas and gave both of them teams a chance to get a qualifying score. I agree with the NCAA decision. I think it is mostly about money. Gymnastics is a non-revenue producing sport. And why spend the money sending them somewhere when it's not necessarily? Stand on business their regular season, don't cry wolf now. To be honest, I feel like they did kind of stand on business on regular season. I don't feel like Alabama should have a chance to make it to the SEC championships. I feel like Alabama should be the team not getting the opportunity to get a score added to their NQS, not Arkansas. I feel like this season, even though Alabama kept getting some really high scores and Arkansas was severely underscored in some meets, I don't feel like this is right whatsoever. But if they want to compete, why not? If they want to try to get another score, if they want to better their AQS, why not? I understand it's not necessary, but if they want to do this, why not? And it's just the fact that every other team gets an opportunity to do this, and they don't. When I again, if the SEC wants to go in this direction, which I don't mind, I don't mind. It just needs to be thought out a lot better. It needs to be constructed a lot better. Rules need to be a lot more clearly established at the beginning. That's what I'm trying to say. But we can move on to Sonny Lee. And it's this World Cup going on. And it's these two Chinese gymnasts. They look freaking phenomenal. But it's one young lady, and am I gonna even pretend to say her name right now? No, I gotta learn this thing. But I know it's Yang something. But man, she did the laid out Jaeger with a full twist at this competition and got it named after her. Now, what sucks about this is the second eponymous skill that Sunisa Lee absolutely created. She created the Toa Nabiva with a half turn that Nina DeWild stole from her. and got named after her first in some random World Cup and never did it again. And now Sunisa introduced the world to the layout Jaeger full, and some Chinese gymnasts got that skill named after her before again. And it's just really sucks that two release moves that I think we all can agree that Sunisa created got named for somebody else. Um, and I think it should be something because I think gymnastics now, because what's going to start happening now is gymnasts are going to stop posting new skills on social media, which Tom Forster told them to do. So other gymnasts from around the world who competes more won't have the opportunity to steal the techniques and get the skills named after them. Because the young lady from China is 100% using the technique that Suni created. Do I feel like she improved on the technique and made it better? Slightly. Slightly. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. No pink lemonade. And while we're talking about it, let's find the damn release move. Um, Here we go. Is this it? No, that's the other. Here we go. Here is the infamous release moves that have us all gagged this week. Her name is Yang Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen. Ooh, I'm gonna have to work on it, Fan. I'm gonna have to work on it, Fan Yang. But I live for your gymnastics, girl. Okay, let's see what's T. My internet is giving me the business again. Out of a Healy turn. Healy Yang. Wow. Such a difficult release move. Such a difficult combination. She did that. She absolutely did that. She absolutely did that. She absolutely did that. So, Suni is on social media. I think she's playing. I don't think she's being serious, you guys. I think she is just, egging us on. But my friend, who has been getting into a little bit of Twitter controversy lately, um, my friend who has been getting into a slight bit of Twitter issues lately made a post about Suni that Suni actually replied to. We're gonna go and read. So they put, so Wong for Worlds put, I feel so defeated for Suni. She dropped the naps half in 2020, and then COVID stopped international competition, and DeWild got it named first. Then she dropped the Jaeger full, couldn't go to Baku. Like, damn, gym gods, they don't want to get A. Lee. I still have hopes that she'll drop something insane, maybe the nap's full. And then you see the two replies. Well, one of the replies is actually Suli Suli. Let's get to it. Internet. And Suni replied, I am crying. And then wipe those tears with our 6 Olympic medals. You'll be a superstar. And it's just, I think I personally think Suni's trolling us with these I'm crying. But I do feel like she has to feel a little some kind of way. I mean, she did introduce us to 2 new release moves, and 2 other bitches got them skills named after her. And we all know that Suni invented both of these skills. Now, the Nabs it was a deduction trap anyway, so, with the late half turn, so. But the layout Jaeger full was really beautifully done, and it's absolutely the technique that the Yang girl from China uses. It's absolutely the technique that Suni created. Um, so, in hindsight, I know we at the Gymternet love these training videos. I know we at the Gymternet love when the girls post skills. I think it's done. I think it's done. Well, maybe not. Okay, maybe not new skills they've never done before, but like new invented skills that they want to get named after. I think it's done. I don't think anybody is ever going to post new skills on social media again for this reason. That's 2 that Suni could have got named after her that eventually was named after other girls. Mm, let's see. Something else I want to talk about. Oh, while we're here, let's talk about this World Cup and let's see who qualified to it. So far at this World Cup, there has been 1 day of qualifications. The women have qualified on vault and bars. And I want to congratulate the 2 Americans there, Jayla Han and Jayla Hong and Claire Pease. Jayla and Claire both qualified to both vault and uneven bars. So finally, at a World Cup this year, we have 2 Americans that are in contentions for medals so far on 2 events. I think right now, Jayla Hong is probably looking like she's gonna win vault if she does her Lopez and her DTY good. She's been working on her Arminar. Ugh. I wouldn't use this competition to throw the Arminar, but I wouldn't not use this competition to throw the Arminar too. I mean, she has to eventually do it, right? Right, you guys? She has to eventually do it somewhere. And why not try it here? At least that's my point of view. And this is a training video of the young lady. And I think this is the whole routine that she's trying. Full start value. This is a thing of beauty. But even there, she's still coming up short on that full end dismount. Toe full to full end dismount. So there's a bit of concern there, but not too much. Not too much. Hopefully Team China don't break this girl, because, you know, that's what they do. That is what they're doing. I have to find where Laura, I'm just trying to find the results, girl. That is it, honey. Like, that's too far. It's too far. Okay, it's not far this way. Oh, y'all are mean as shit on the internet too. Up here making damn. Gosh, y'all are mean as fuck. That's all I have to say is y'all are mean as fuck on the damn internet. As fuck. Okay. So on Vault, this may not be. Let me look for another one. That's too small. Here we go. Thank you, USA Gymnastics, for posting this. I can't believe there was no stream or nothing for qualifications for this event too. Somebody's trying to get on. Let me see. Oh no, that's just me. Okay. So for Vault, yeah, that's way better. So thank you. Vault, the number one qualification qualifier from this competition was Jayla Hong. She did a DTY and scored a 14.033, and she did a Lopez and got a 13.133. No, she didn't do a Lopez. She did a Poker Pie Ava. They gave her credit for a Poker Pie Ava. But she got a 2/10 bonus from doing two vaults from two different directions. Claire Pease did the same thing, a low DTY and a Poker Pie Ava. This girl from Pakistan, no, I'm sorry, from India did a Sukahara double. And it looks like something that starts at a 4-2. So maybe Poker Pie Ava, maybe I don't know what else starts at a, I don't know. Then we have a whole bunch of other people who did a whole bunch of other things who qualified. Chuso qualified with a, she did a vault with a, so she probably did her souk full. I'm assuming souk full and tight front half to qualify in 6th place. So yeah, congratulations to the girls. Now let's see who qualified on the most critical event, which is uneven bars. That's too further. And one thing I will also say for Jade, going back to that conversation, I want to say I'm very happy for her the way the world seemed to have reacted to it. Like the world isn't bashing her. The world isn't telling her she's going to hell. No, new day and age. Love it, love it, love it. And Wendy's up here talking about some. I knew it. Wendy's, he was messy boots, girl. And when I said Wendy's, yes, I'm talking about the fast food restaurant. So can we see it? Yes. So the qualifiers on uneven bars. Yang Fang Yuan qualified first with a 6.6 start value with a 4.8 score. Her teammate Tin Zhaofan qualified second with a 6.2, with her score being a 14.233, which is really high compared to where the Americans are scoring. The next person who qualified is our friend Claire Please. Now, I think Claire is a name that we should all get ready to remember for the Americans, because I think she's one of the girls that is next up. And Claire had a 5.9 start value on uneven bars and qualified third with a 13.5. So we have to be looking at Claire for a possible medal on uneven bars and vault. Let's see some other names. We have somebody from them. Jayla Hong qualified with a 5.5 start value. Her qualifying score was a 12.833. I think Jayla can be a little bit better than that. I think she can pull herself up. We have this young Japanese girl who did not qualify. She's in 10th place, but she also got a skill named after her at this competition. And we keep talking about the skill that got stolen from Suni, but there was another skill named after somebody at this competition that I want to talk about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me find our group chats because I know Oscar sent it to me. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Before we get there, before we go there, I'm so sorry. Alice Kinsella is pregnant, everybody. Alice Kinsella, our favorite British gym. Well, one of our favorite British gymnasts is very pregnant. So yeah, yeah. Mama's not competing this season, girl. Mama is not competing this season. Uh, let's see if I can get this. Let's see her announcement video. I think it was real cute. When my computer internet decides to. I'm literally on the same Wi-Fi as my phone and my computer. I don't understand why my computer is. And it was acting up so well. I think I just have too many competition states on there. I'm going to have to delete some shit off of it. Alice, your nails are real cute here, too. So Alice Kinsella is pregnant, you all? So Mama is not competing this season at all. At all. I'm not gonna say she's done with gymnastics because Nowadays we have precedents and stuff, and lots of people have kids and come back. So that's no tea nor no shade. Um, but that absolutely made me forget why am I up here in our group chat for. I'm looking for something Oscar sent me. I'm looking for the other girl's skill. Okay, yes. Somebody else got a skill named after them here. Somebody else got a skill named after them here. It's not that one. It's not that one. Uh, it's Jade. That is Alice. Mm, I don't see it. Oh, and this was Jay's announcement. I talked about it, but we didn't share it. And Jade looks so happy. It's so cute. And for those who are confused by why are y'all assuming she gay? That could just be her good friend. Look at the comments from her fellow gymnasts, from her teammates and her friends. If you weren't confused, if you were confused before, after reading the comments, you won't be confused anymore. And if you're like, well, they don't know, she liked all of the comments, especially the ones saying how proud they were and she's gay and stuff like that. So yeah, confirmation, baby, confirmation. Okay, let me find this skill. Oh gosh, I bet you Oscar sent it to me in our private conversations, not in our gymnastics group chat. I definitely don't want to put that up there on the screen for anybody to look at. Oh no, man. Okay, let me see. Let me look for it. The full video was we were gagging, we were gagging, we were gagging. The gag nation still continues. Gagging, 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 gagging. The gag still continues. Gagging. Oscar showing off that he's in California. Gagging. These are the responses to Jade being gay. Oh snap. The gag. This, for this one fucking video. Y'all talk to each other too damn much. The gag. Here it is. Here it is. Oh gosh, watch they got me blocked. Watch they got me blocked. Did this person have me blocked? Let's see. Oh wow, okay. So it's basically the fan, which is the half twist to a double tuck, but in pike position. I so like this skill so much better. I think this should be the D version of the skill. This should, we've been looking for a way to get a double pike into uneven bars because the full twist and double pike wasn't. It could happen. It just looks really weird. This is a very pretty dismount, and I hope they give it. I hope it was given a D value. I think it was given a C value, but I hope it was given a D value. So we got 2 skills named after at this competition that I can't even pronounce. I know it's in Turkey though, so I'm gonna call it the Turkey World Cup, even though I know that's not what it is. I know that's not what it is, but that's what country it's being held in. So that's close enough for me. Let's joy. Let's see what the people has been saying. Oh, do I think the other JC is too? Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What do I think the other JC is? Interpret your own imagination. Interpret your own imagination. And with that being said, you guys, I really feel like oh no, I can't get off. We got to talk about conference championships. I talked about elite gymnastics for 45 minutes, so let's talk about the NCAA. So this weekend, you guys, we have the USA NCAA Gymnastics Conference Championships. And what does that mean? These are the championships for each individual conference. So you have the SEC, the Big Ten, I think it's the Big 12, and what's the other conference? The ACC. Those are the major 4 gymnastics conferences. Now, are there other conferences? Yes. Are there other divisions of gymnastics? Yes. Am I focusing on that right now? No. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, I want to get everybody up for the conference championships that's happening this weekend. And it's going to be a lot. And it's kind of confusing the way that it happens because there are a lot of session 1s and session 2s. So what happens is the top teams always go in the later session. So when like the SEC, the first session is going to be the bottom half of the lineup. It's going to be Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky. What's the other team? Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, and Auburn. That's the bottom half of the SEC. So they're going to be in the first session. The later session is going to be the top half. And we all assume that the later sessions are going to be the sessions that are actually the championships are determined by. So I hate to say it like this, but there is a lot of gymnastics that you can skip because it's going to be a lot of pointless scores. But again, this is why I kind of agree with what they're doing because, with Arkansas, because people still get a chance to create a qualifying score that they don't get. So, on Friday, starting at 5 p.m., which is tomorrow, starting at 5 p.m., we have the MIC Championships. That's a lesser division. I'm glad Oscar isn't here to ask me what the hell an MIC means because I have no idea. But it's a conference. And their lower half is going to be Illinois State, SEMU, and Women's Texas at Century. So I guess Century is the other team. Story. Now, the first major conference championship, we have session 1 of the Big Ten. Session 1 of the Big Ten starts at 6 p.m. And that will consist of Nebraska, Washington State, Ohio State, and Rutgers. And that is the bottom half of the Big Ten conference. There we go. And then Friday at 10 p.m., we have the 5th Oregon State meet. Now, Saturday, so on Friday, actually, the only major conference championship that's happening is the Big Ten at 6 p.m. So Friday, we have a little bit of a woosha. We have a little bit of a breather. Now, here we go. Saturday, we have the GEC Championship Session 1, which consists of William Mary, Cornell, Southern Connecticut, and Westchester in Philadelphia. So all the girls that live in Philadelphia, you have a meet to attend. Saturday at noon, also, we have the Session 2 of the Big Ten Championships, which will consist of the bigger names in that Big Ten: Iowa, Illinois, Penn State, and Maryland. But I think the Big Ten actually have 3 sessions, so we will continue with the Big Ten because Big 12 is maybe that's the division. Okay, so then we have the Big 12, which is different than the Big 10. Apparently, I'm thinking the Big 10 and the Big 12 was the same thing. No, I think UCLA, Michigan, and Michigan State is in the Big 12. The Big 12. The Big 12 Session 1 is going to be BYU, West Virginia, Iowa State, so I guess they're only doing 3 teams in Section 1 of the Big 12. Let's continue because we're not going to confuse ourselves. Now, the MAC championships is going to be Ball State, Bowling Green, Eastern Michigan, Kentucky, Kent State, Northern Illinois, and Western Michigan at Central Michigan. And I guess there's just one session for that one, and they're just saying, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, bitch, here we go. Now, here we go. Here we go, a big one. The ACC Championships. Session 1 is going to be Clemson, Pittsburgh, and Bowling Green, North Carolina. And I think it's just those 2 teams in Session 1 of the ACC Championships. Because I only think it's 6 teams in the ACC. I'm so sorry. Saturday, March 22nd at 3 p.m., we have the NCGH Nationals, which is all them teams, girl. All them teams. We've got to move on. Now, here is a big one. Saturday at 3:30, you guys. At 3:30, we have the SEC semifinals number 1 with Georgia, Kentucky, Alabama, and Auburn in Alabama. Wow. So that's Session 1. Big Ten, Session 3. Oh, no, I'm right. So it's 3 sessions in the Big Ten. They have like 12 teams in the Big Ten. Okay. Big Ten, Session 3. We have a big one. UCLA, and this is where your winner is going to come from the Big Ten. So Saturday, that's why the Big Ten started early, because it's 3 sessions. Saturday, we're going to have our first major conference championship at 5 o'clock, between UCLA, Michigan State, Minnesota, and Michigan. I think UCLA should win this. Maybe Michigan State will have something to challenge them with, but I think UCLA should be able to win this. We have the Mountain West Championships between Air Force, Boise State, Utah State at San Antonio State. We have the EAGL Championships with George Washington LIU, New Hampshire, and Townsend at Temple. Come on, Kirsten, I'm so sorry, Kirsten. We have the MPSF championships at Sacramento State, Southern Utah, and UC Davis at Alaska. Wow, Alaska. Ooh, shoot. We have the GEC championship session 2 with Bridgeport, Brown, Yale, and Penn. That's that bougie competition, girl, with them bougie teams. The ACC championship session 2, where a winner will be announced with California, Stanford, NC State, and North Carolina. I think Cal should win this. Cal should win this. Oh, shit. So we have the, oh no, what did I do? Crap. Yeah, okay. We have the Big Ten session 2 with Utah, Denver, Arizona, and Arizona State. I think Utah should be able to win this. See, the thing with the Big Ten and the Big 12 is Utah and Cal and UCLA used to go against each other, so it was more competitive. It's exciting. It's just a little bit less competitive because, clearly UCLA is the best team in their conference and Utah is the best team in their conference. Then we have Saturday, the premier one, in my opinion, at 8 o'clock, the SEC championships. Oklahoma, LSU, Florida, and Missouri. I think LSU's for the win. I think LSU's for the win. And then we have all the way to April 2nd, and then we'll start regionals. So, very, 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 very exciting weekend in gymnastics. And while we have all of those conference championships, we have the World Cup to watch, and we have an Italian Series A competition going on. So lots of gymnastics going on this weekend. I will be mostly paying attention to Elite. No tea, no shade. I will be mostly paying attention to Elite. I will be here, though, on Saturday, but I will be mostly paying attention to this World Cup and cheering on Jayla Hay and Claire Pease, and trying to figure out how to pronounce Fang Yuang, and trying out how to pronounce that young lady's name this whole weekend. With that being said, I gave you all a full show for an hour by myself, and we talked, and we talked, and we talked. But why do they have so many damn 3 sessions? Well, that makes sense. It's 4 teams per session. 4 times 12 is 4 times 3 is 12, right? So yeah, that makes sense. With that being said, I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. I guess I'm just gonna have to start doing the show from my phone again because my laptop, once again, is carrying on with the Wi-Fi. I will see you all later. I'm so sorry, co-host, that I fell asleep. Don't be mad when y'all see the show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go watch some of my old videos. YouTube is carrying on and deleting so many of my videos off of my channel. It's ridiculous. They delete at least 3 videos from my channel per week. So go watch the channels. Go let YouTube know that y'all want to see the Michaela Loves Gymnastics content. I love you all. See you all next week. Well, I'll probably be back Saturday with something because in the midst of all that gymnastics, I'm going to have an opinion somewhere.